Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking you through the YouTube channel for PBS Food. So this is an educational resource, particularly revolving around cooking. They do a couple of shows specifically to the channel, and then they upload a lot of stuff directly that were shown on PBS at some point in time. So they have a vast array of videos, educational, food related, sometimes health related, a little bit of history stuff. So there's quite a bit there. So it's a great resource. Also, it's PBS, so it's usually pretty good and pretty safe for families. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the PBS Food YouTube channel. So you can kind of have a look at what they're looking at. Quite a few videos. Looks like most of these are a couple of months ago. I'm sure most of them, they do more updated stuff. But let's have a look at what this channel is about. So we're going to click over here. And this is the PBS Food. So their description, PBS Food celebrates our love of food and cooking and the stories behind our favorite recipes. No gimmicks, just great food. Subscribe for shows from PBS that explore cultural history and even science behind mouth-watering dishes from around the world. And they have new videos every week, so this is updated. So these are the main cooking programs on this channel besides the rest of the PBS stuff. So they have Kitchen Vinaigrettes, which is a farm to table. They have Good Gumbo, which is about the New Orleans cooking. And then Serving Up Science, which is about the history and science tips of various foods. So we're going to click over here. We're going to look at their playlist, which I always think is important because they have, obviously it's PBS, so they have a lot of stuff here. So they have summer recipes from PBS Foods. We're going to have a quick look at this, even though it's certainly not summer when I'm filming this. In fact, this is being filmed on the 12th, December 12th, or December 9th of 2021. So let's have a look at the full playlist here. So you have ice cream and zucchini lasagna. That does not sound appealing, but I don't like zucchini, nor do I particularly like tomatoes. Blueberry lime layer cake. That looks interesting. So quite a few different things. Fettuccine. Again, microgreen salad. So this is from their Kitchen Vinaigrettes. So you can see this different channel here. And then various other recipes. Looks like there's a lot of kitchen vinaigrettes on this one. So this is this would be the farm to table stuff. So quite a few different recipes here. Always fun to look at different cooking. Let's move on and click back here. Look at some more. This is Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So that the Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month is in, I believe it's May. And I'll have a whole bunch of videos on that at that time. So, oh, I can't pronounce this one. A Hawaiian Okinawan story. So that looks like family ingredients. That's a PBS Food specific. These are originals for May, which is the Asian Islander Heritage Month. They throw that all in 1 month. So you have a lot of different things. There's just a couple different videos here specifically on, this one's specifically celebrating Chinese New Year. So that's important just because that normally happens around January and February. So there'll probably be more videos on that by the time this is actually seen. So we're going to click out of here and look at a couple more. So this is the Serving Up Science. So let's have a look quickly at that playlist. Looks like there's only 12 videos here. So looking at wild or farmed salmon. What is umami? The fifth taste explained with umami pizza. So should you let meat rest? So, and then does pickling work? So there's a science experiment for you. Or 100% dark chocolate, bitter, or best ever. Yeah, I personally would not eat 100% chocolate. It probably tastes disgusting. As would anyone know who has actually bitten baking chocolate. I've tried like 70% and it's, yeah, no. Why beer foam is amazing. So why not necessarily young child? It's the science. Making the ultimate stinky cheese board. So these look very, very fun and very, very informative, and the host looks very interesting. So Hopefully by the time you guys see this, there's a couple more videos on here. So let's have a couple more looks at these originals. So let's see. Native American Heritage Month. So this would have been last month. So this has probably been remotely updated. I can't necessarily see when some of these videos were. So this is going to be a bunch of Native American foods. If you want to check out, I covered last month, back in November, a bunch of native, some stuff from the, why can't I think? Because it's 7:30 at night and I have a toddler. But the Smithsonian's Museum of the American Indian. So I covered a bunch of stuff there, as well as some various books. So, but this covers a lot more on the food fair. And for some reason, they're putting Hawaiian heritage in here. Well, they are natives. Bison, Iowa ingredient. That's interesting. I saw a lot of cows. I have some videos where we traveled to Idaho because my husband has family there. So there's a couple videos here, always kind of interesting. How to make sumac lemonade. That sounds interesting. Let's look at some of the other videos. More food science videos here, as well as, let's see, Pacific Northwest adventures. Let's have a quick look at this. I have yet to visit the Pacific Northwest. It is on my list. So this looks like TV chefs. Baddest chef in Portland. Mushroom hunter. That would probably be interesting. So various different videos on happening in the Pacific Northwest. So you can check those out. Let's see what else. Let's kind of scroll down here. A few great bakeries and a few good pie places. So that's more traveling. The Great British Baking Show. For some reason, I didn't realize PBS covered the Great British Baking Show. So there's just a couple videos here. 56 unavailable videos are hidden, probably because they're copyrighted. So let's move on. Let's see. So that's really it. Oh, looks like they have the best of Julia Child. Let's open that playlist. That's interesting. So if you're not familiar with Julia Child, she was probably one of the first U.S. celebrity chefs, and basically brought French cooking to the masses. So she was very, very popular. So there's a couple videos on her. So this is French cooking because it's Julia Child. So there's a decent number of videos, cooking videos for parents. So that's highly important and relevant to this video, to this channel. So there's a lot of farm to table family. Looks like that's what this is. So various different recipes to look at with your kids. Think about making with your kids. Looks like they have some kids on here. PBS Full-Time Kid. Must be one of their channels. So there's some interesting recipes on here. Not quite. Apparently there's 11 videos hidden because, again, there's probably subscription things because it's PBS, or various other issues. So be careful with these numbers just because it is PBS. So that's really it for this. So there's quite a decent amount of interesting information here. I'll check out the channels real quick just because there's quite a few. Sorry about the yawning again. I have a small child and I film at night. So they also have quite a few different channels here. Some of their PBS voices, which is something that I have covered. PBS Storied is a channel that I will look at some episodes from their Monstrum coming October. I'm in the process of editing those now. So, and I actually follow this channel as well as PBS Voices, and I will probably go into both of those in their entirety at some point. So that's really it. Go back to the home page here. So great resources, as is most of PBS Food. So I will switch back to me in person rather than the voiceover. See you in a moment. Okay, so that is it for this video. If you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. Mostly I do book and film reviews. It's just that January is weird and there's not a lot of nonfiction food stuff that I can find. It was So there, I'm doing this. I'm doing another YouTube channel. I'm doing 2 more YouTube channels, Townsend and one other, which I think is History of Food channel that was filmed in the past. It was this or blogs, and then I'm doing, off the top of my head, I just put it on hold, some video I got from the library on food. This is to correspond with the cookbook reviews I'm doing. So that's why you're getting these. Just, it's difficult to find them. So the rest of the stuff that I normally do is book reviews and film reviews. I do some educational stuff like this, as well as I will be adding more homeschooling stuff as my daughter gets older. We are a secular homeschooling family. That's kind of where my mind is at when I do these videos. These are educational resources for everyone in general, but I focus a lot on homeschoolers because that's what we are. We're homeschoolers. So be sure to check out the rest of the channel. Again, book reviews, film reviews. I'm adding more education stuff as things go on, as well as some travel stuff as well. So be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thank you.